Beautiful.
Well, there's another one in the books as far as I'm concerned for Ashira.
Beautiful. Beautiful work. Sit down now, sit down. Good. Pull the ear in. Pull the ear in nice.
Check this out.
Yeah, okay, I know. Good. Pull the ear in. Pull the ear in. Here we go. Good. Come, give me heavy breathing. Come now. Deep down. Come on.
You're too nice to me, man.
Don't put anything there till I get in some of this. Yeah. Pull the ear in. One more before you get a little water. Come on. Deep down. Come here. Give me a good pull. There we go. You haven't been... This guy in
talked
his
about
shape,
the
man.
aggression of Ashira throughout the course of the night. Look at this guy. Just keeps coming. It's like that Energizer bunny. Just keeps going. His batteries aren't wearing down, but happy Smiths are. Look at this, right in your face. This is what it's like. And the guy's right on you. And he's got and increased his confidence throughout the course of the fight. This is a terrific effort as we start round 9. A terrific effort for Evans Ashira. If he doesn't make a mistake, he's going to win on the judges' scorecards. Smith has got to turn it up a big, big notch now if he's going to win this fight. He's got to know he's behind in this fight. Although I haven't heard his corner really do anything to get him juiced up. Nice uppercut on the inside again by Ashira. Every time Smith looks like he might be in the process of turning this thing around, Ashira will come with something to upset him.
Ready again! Ready again!
This is where Smith should have been fighting his fight all night, but then again he waltzes on the inside, and this kid has just pummeled his body on the inside. I know why Smith wants to work on the inside, because he's got a hellacious left hook. And it's coming from the lower angle where he's landed the uppercut. But look at this, Ashira has tons of confidence. He whacked him with the right hand then and spun the head of Smith. To Smith's credit, he's in very good condition because he hasn't been able to be dropped, but Ashira's not a big one-punch knockout guy anyway. Smith is, by the way. He has one-punch knockout power. But Ashira has taken it away from him so much that every time that Smith has waltzed into the kill zone without throwing, Ashira has made him pay. So by the time Smith gets in there where he can unleash his left hook, he's been hit so many times that the real power has been taken away from him. And then he's made the mistake, as I mentioned, about not driving off his foot with his jab, his back foot. When he throws his right hand lead, his shoulders are too squared up, so he doesn't have any power with that. And just a host of technical mistakes that I can't believe that I'm describing in the action of Quentin Smith. I just can't believe what I'm seeing from this guy. What a deterioration from his last fight to this one in his technical abilities. That's all I can say. On the other hand, I have to praise Evans Ashira because he shouldn't be in this fight, really. This is a turning point of his career to come over to the United States and just pummel this guy from pillar to post, as I mentioned. Quentin Smith has been a quality fighter from Winter Haven, Florida. Inside of 35 seconds to go in the 9th round. And Ashira continues to do what he's done. Now he's got Smith so technically frustrated, he's almost slapping with his punches. Left hook, instead of being a power shot, was a slap that last time. Benji Estevez rips Ashira out. Ashira doesn't want to leave on the inside. Things have been going too good on the inside. That's usually the kitchen of Smith. Look at this guy, just out-hustled the bigger, taller, faster Happy Smith. Just out-hustled by Ashira. Here comes the bell to end the 9th round.
That's it, baby. He's all shaken up. Come on, sit down.
Nah, please. Breathe, Quentin. Breathe, baby. Breathe. Breathe.
Again, they're just reviving the guy. No instructions. Nobody's told him, you got to knock this guy out to win the fight. You got to put your ears back and let it fly.
Yeah, not here. I'll put this thing on.
On the other hand, look at how controlled this is.
Deeper.
The last round, now you have him.
Now we want to have another round, okay?
Listen, just...
I'm going to show you the very tail end of the 9th round because there's great action coming up to the bell. Watch this again. Ashira hurts him. Left hook. Nice right hand that puts him back on his heels again. And if there's any question in Smith closing up the gap in terms of scoring that round, those two punches end that because he hurts Smith.
Let's go.
Retouch, right? Retouch.
All right, this is the 10th and final round from Madison Square Garden in New York City. Evans Ashira, I've got on my scorecard 90 to 81 in front of Quentin Smith, who should be 90 to 81. But Evans Ashira came to the United States with the idea that he had to win a definitive fight here, and he's doing it. And if he doesn't make a huge mistake, he's going to defeat Quentin Smith easily. He's just really beat him up throughout the course of this fight. Now, he's got to be careful that he doesn't make the same mistake that some fighters have made when they've been way out in front, like a Michael Moore against George Foreman when he had won every single round of the fight, and all of a sudden he walked into a big hand. But at this stage, Smith has been so pounded and so beat up that I doubt he has the power to be able to take Ashira out now with one punch.
Come on, let's go, Evans!
Nice chopping shot. You see the power that time? He actually lifted Ashira off his feet. Now Ashira can't get lazy. He wants to be thrown when he comes in that kill zone. He doesn't want to get caught by Smith now. But Smith still possesses power. His legs aren't great right now. He's a little loose in the knees. He's up at his toes, trying to get some of that bounce back. And Ashira does what he wants to. He gets inside. Smith doesn't hold him off with a jab and has it throughout the course of the night. Ashira's not going to leave a lot left on the table when this is over. He's worked hard. Nice uppercut. He better be throwing now. He doesn't want to make a mistake because Smith looks more active right now than at most times during the course of the fight. He doesn't want to get caught with a big right hand, a left hook coming in. So far, Smith is having his best round of the fight. As I say that, Ashira closes the gap, works inside. Now Smith should be pushing the guy's head down and get out of there. Spin him, they get him off balance and throw the right hand. But he's not doing any of the things that he used to do as a terrific fighter. He just lays on the ropes this time. Because a lot of that's fatigue now.
We're ready, right away. Come on, Evan.
But this is not the Happy Smith that I've seen throughout his career. What I'm seeing tonight, it's not the same guy. Plethora of technical mistakes that I've never seen in his career before. And a lot of that has to go to the credit of Evans Ashira, who came over here from Denmark and gave this guy a boxing lesson. And is still giving him a boxing lesson. Inside of 30 seconds to go in the fight. And barring Ashira making any serious mistake now in the last few seconds, he's going to win this fight. Look at this, he's right on top of Smith. Smith is not going to be happy, Smith, with this decision. He's going to be very sad. He's going to be sad that he was outworked, out-hustled, and just beaten up by this guy. Here we go. It's the closing seconds of the fight. And while Smith had a good 10th round, he didn't win it. I scored it 100 to 90. I gave every round to Ashira. Let's see how the judges see it. Ron McNair, Joe Ware, and Steve Weisfeld do the official scoring. And as soon as we have the scores, I'll bring it out to Joe Antonacci. Will render it, and we'll have it for you.
We know all the wrongs, man.
That was a terrific effort by Evans Ashira, who gave a boxing lesson to an undefeated fighter from Florida named Quentin, used to be Happy Smith.
Do it. You didn't get careless today. You fight, you use your head. That's it.
Started out right from the beginning that Ashira took command. It was obvious to me by the first and second round that all the power of Smith wasn't going to work for him because he made so many technical errors during the course of the fight. Didn't drive off his back foot with his jab. When he threw his left hook, he didn't work his way in. Instead, he was counterpunched by Ashira as he came in and get clipped so many times that his left didn't really have that power. And he throws that left hook from a kind of from his hip and also from the side. So, I mean, he has considerable power with his left hand, and we only saw it a couple of times in the course of the fight because a lot of his punches were parried by Ashira. Ashira fought a very good technical fight, and Quentin Smith fought a horrible technical fight. I'm not taking anything away from Happy Smith. He just made a lot of mistakes tonight, and it's too bad. Because this guy, well, maybe it can be a learning situation for him. All right, our ring announcer, Joe Antonacci, is set, so let's get the decision. Joe.
Boxing fans, after 10 rounds of action, we go to the judges' scorecards. Judge Ron McNair scores the bout 98-92. Judge Joe Ware sees the bout 99-91. Judge Steve Weisfeld sees it 98-92. All for your winner by unanimous decision, the African Warrior, Evans Ashira.
So there was no doubt about it. Winner by unanimous decision.
Good, guys.
Ashira, a great effort. Ashira, unanimous decision winner over Quentin Smith.
Good job, man. Next, good job. Bax, we got to clear the ring. That next fight coming up.